Hi guys, today we are going to talk about a book called Bombsites and Lollipops, My 1950's East Ender and Childhood by Jacky Hyams. Now this is a memoir which is set in England during the World War II. It's set in London's East End. So there are a lot of descriptions given about the World War II and about England and what all happens during that time, a long time ago. It's basically I bought it from a bookshop in Lahore, Pakistan, and it's around 239, more than that, pages long, and I read it within one day. So I read more than 239 pages in one day, and it was nothing great, but it was not that bad after all. What happens next is that there's a couple called Ginger and Molly. They are husband and wife. They give birth to a child called Jacky Hyams, who is the author of this memoir book, and she likes to eat chocolates, and she's an avid reader. She likes to read novels. She goes to the public library to get books from there, and her father goes on business trips to India and comes back. One day he comes back and promises her daughter that he'll take her to the Tower of London, but the next morning he forgets because he had been drinking a lot. So her father starts drinking alcohol and starts misbehaving and being abusive towards his wife and daughter. And her daughter just can't take it anymore. So she tells her mother to either leave him because he's become very abusive towards both of them. So they're just in a mixed sort of affairs and they don't know what to do. Finally, there are more details given about World War II, about how people are being affected. A lot of people are being affected by the World War II in those days in England. They are basically Jews. Judaism is their religion, but they don't practice Judaism at home, and nor do they go to the synagogue or practice it in any way either. So what happens next is that they're basically Jews actually. So what happens next is that Jacky Hyams, the author of this book, has a friend called Lolly, who she's very close to, and they interact with each other a lot, and then they decide to go to Europe. They go to Italy and France, and then they eventually end up getting married to different people who they fall in love with, and that's how the book ends. It was nothing great actually. It was nothing outstanding. This book was just okay. It was nothing great. But despite the fact that I finished 239 pages in one day, I don't know what more to say about this book. Anyways, bye guys.